Let me just ask you this. Were you ever arrested as a kid? That's the way you tell.
I was arrested a few times. Accidentally.
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 What are those accidental arrests?
Wrong place at the wrong time.
And it was an arrest whereby Mom and Dad come down and get you, or you actually stayed in the...
I stayed in.
Oh, you stayed in?
Yeah.
How long were you in?
Once I was in for a couple of days, you know, in the sort of, in the system, in a holding cell for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Unpleasant.
Yeah.
But I've seen worse.
Yeah. Was it, again, none of my business, although we could certainly look it up as a public record. But was it, was it, alcohol related?
I don't think so.
All right, I'll just go look it up. This movie, Transcendence, oh my God, and here you go, and by the way, we're not far away from this. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
It's right there, and it's going to be the next huge breakthrough, and hopefully it will be a way to save mankind. Tell people about this movie.
Really? Well, you got me there. I'm stumped. Well, it's a good movie. You could, I have not seen it myself, but I hear good things.
What if I told you Johnny Depp's iconic career wasn't just the product of raw talent or pure luck, but a carefully sculpted masterpiece, molded by a circle of surprising mentors? Forget what you think you know about Johnny Depp, because behind the eccentric roles, the red carpet glam, and the media frenzy are quiet forces, guiding hands that help shape one of Hollywood's most enigmatic stars. We all know Johnny Depp, the man who became Jack Sparrow, Edward Scissorhands, and countless other unforgettable characters. But the story we don't often hear is about the mentors who shaped the man behind the mask. This isn't your typical Hollywood mentorship story. No formal acting coaches, no textbook advice. This is about unconventional allies, people who taught him not just how to act, but how to live, rebel, and stay true to himself in an industry obsessed with image. Let's start with Tim Burton. To most, he's a visionary director, but to Depp, he was a kindred spirit. Burton saw past the surface, the good looks, the heartthrob image, and recognized Depp's hunger for something stranger, deeper. Their first collaboration, Edward Scissorhands, a role that would define Depp and finally break him away from his teen idol image. Burton didn't just give him roles, he gave him freedom, creative freedom, emotional freedom, permission to be weird, to explore the misunderstood, the outcast, the beautiful oddities of human nature. Together, they built worlds. From Sleepy Hollow to Sweeney Todd, their partnership became less director and actor, and more like two misfits building art out of madness. But before Hollywood, there was music. Depp was a guitarist long before he ever read a movie script, and that rock and roll spirit, it never left him. That's where Tom Petty comes in. The legendary rocker offered something Depp couldn't find in Hollywood: unfiltered wisdom. Petty warned him about the illusions of fame. He told him, "Don't lose yourself chasing spotlights." That advice stayed with Depp, grounding him during his meteoric rise. Then there was Iggy Pop, raw, explosive, unapologetic. From Iggy, Depp didn't just learn about music, he learned about honesty. Iggy's punk rock truth-telling shaped Depp's rebellious on-screen energy. Whether it was slashing a guitar or smashing expectations, Depp was learning that being real mattered more than being liked. Now enter Marlon Brando. To many, Brando was the greatest actor who ever lived. To Depp, he was something else entirely: a mirror, a challenge, a mentor. Brando didn't teach him how to deliver lines. He taught him how to live between them. He told Depp, "The most important thing is not to be seen. Be invisible, and when you show up, make it matter." Brando's disillusionment with Hollywood planted a seed in Depp, the seed of privacy, mystery, rebellion. It's why Depp avoids the spotlight even now. And then there was Terry Gilliam, the mad genius behind films like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Gilliam didn't offer advice. He offered a philosophy: embrace the chaos, dive headfirst into the absurd. Through Gilliam, Depp found courage, not just to play strange roles, but to own them. When you put all the pieces together, what do you get? Not just an actor, not just a celebrity. You get Johnny Depp, a walking mosaic of his mentor's lessons. Tim Burton gave him artistic freedom. Tom Petty gave him truth. Iggy Pop gave him rebellion. Brando gave him mystery. Gilliam gave him chaos. Together, they created the Deppian archetype: unpredictable, haunting, magnetic. Even now, after decades in the spotlight and stormy personal battles, the echoes of those mentors still guide him in every role, in every defiant choice. So the next time you see Johnny Depp on screen, don't just see a character. See the imprint of 100 backstage conversations, whispered wisdom, and moments that shaped an icon not just of Hollywood, but of human expression. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the forces behind the fame, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories just like this one. We've only just scratched the surface.